So guys, as I said the other day, we're gonna bring you another video on jewel crafting, specifically in Dragonflight. So we're gonna take a look at what we have in store for us. So let's just look at what Wowhead has brought us. And we see some significant changes. And I'm very excited about jewel crafting because, well, as you can see here, look at all these gems. We go from 4 green, 4 blue gems, or blue quality, to an actual cornucopia, a wide variety of choices. Now, whether or not this is going to be huge for gold making or not, I don't know. But I'm very excited about this. This offers a lot more opportunity. Of course, gems are going to be stackable items. So they will be on the... You're literally competing with everyone auction house, which sucks a little bit, but what can you do? But at least there's a wide variety of items. So you have the ones that only grab a single stack or a single stat, which are similar to the ones we already have in the game. And then you have all these new ones that give a lot of one secondary stat or stamina and a good chunk of another secondary stat. So this is great. I think this is just from someone who likes playing the game and likes using gems. This is great. This also indicates that we're going to get a lot more sockets, and we do have a lot more information on that. We also see the return of unique equipped epic gems. This was a thing in Legion. This was a thing in BFA. This was not a thing in Shadowlands. For whatever reason, they went away from it, but it's coming back. And in the past, this has been a fantastic moneymaker. I made a lot of gold with epic gems early on in BFA, for instance. I targeted jewel crafting specifically for epic gems. And I was very early to market with these, and they were selling for 20, 30, 40k early on for whatever reason. I don't really know why they weren't that rare, but that's what people are willing to spend. Uncertain if we see the same thing. There's also the big question of quality here. Obviously, I assume that gems are going to be affected by quality, and the lower item level, the lower quality ones are going to have lower stats. So if you can be the first one to get a specific gem at max quality, you're going to be making a lot of gold, a lot more gold. So this is pretty cool, particularly the epic gems. I mean, targeting one of these early on, that can be very, very valuable. As can any of the others. Of course, I don't know yet how targeting a specific gem, or whether you target a specific color, or how crafting specializations work. Blizzard, please give me alpha access. I'm going to ask again. No. Yeah, you guys can't help me with that. Next up, these idle trinkets. I think these are very cool. Hopefully, these can be equipped by other people that aren't jewel crafters. To me, these effects seem really good, or seem like effects that have potential to be really good, I should say. They're bind on pickup, but you can... I'm not sure if you can craft these up to mythic item level quality or not. But I believe you can, which would make them potentially very good. They can also focus, at least if you have enough sockets. This is going to be a question of, can you reliably get enough sockets to where this becomes better than a trinket that doesn't scale. I haven't even looked at raid trinkets, but these look cool to me. These look like the kind of trinkets that could be really good. And the same thing is true for the next. This is just a mathic out. It might be worse than straight stats. It might be better. Who knows? This one could be good for tanks. We don't know. Obviously, we don't have everything. Then we have this lucky thing, luck ring. It's bound to Blizzard account. You can't sell it, so whatever. This could be cool. I guess people might want to buy this. We don't know exactly what the effect is, but it's pretty cool. So that's the main thing. That's what we're getting here. We're getting a lot of gems. And as I said, we were getting some information about sockets here. And so what we see is that this item exists, the tiered medallion setting. A necklace can have up to 3 sockets. You can add them. You need the max quality to add 3 sockets. If you have the lower quality, you can just add 1 socket. And then you need the second tier quality for the second socket, and the third one for the last one. And I mean, 3 sockets on necks. Presumably, I'm assuming that we'll get similar items for at least rings. But even just having 3 sockets on a single item is the clearest indicator we can have, in my opinion, that sockets are coming back as not just like a something you eventually get late in the patch when you've grinded whatever, which I think has been really sad. I want sockets to come back for everyone. I like sockets. I love gems. I think that's been one of the coolest like item enhancement systems in the game. I think it sucks that jewel crafting has been such a non-factor in Shadowlands. So I'm hyped. We're finally getting sockets back. I'm assuming we'll be getting more news about similar items. Now jewel crafting, like if you're first to market on specific items, specific gems, high quality specific gems, high quality trinkets, I think that has some very large potential. Of course, targeting the trinkets or gear, necklaces, rings, does seem slightly more preferable to me, because then you're only competing with your own realm. If you're targeting gems, then you're competing with the entire game, or at least the entire region, since they are a stackable item, unless that has been changed, which I don't think it has. So presumably we will be, yeah, they're still stackable, max stack 100. So on a single realm, I think you would prefer to, or for a lot of cases, I think you'd prefer to specialize in the gear if you can, and if this turns out to be good early on. Although the potential, if you have a lot of time to cancel scan, then gems, getting high quality gems can be very, very good. If you're the first one to a given quality of gems, are able to produce quality 4 gems, if you're the first one who can make that consistently, you're going to get all the sales in the entire region. So this is going to be an insane winner takes all market. Whoever goes super, super hard on gems and is the first one to quality 5, or among the first 10, 20, 100, 200, you're selling to the entire region. That's going to be extremely profitable, and then that's going to die off. Gear is going to be very profitable early on as well, but that's going to keep its value a little bit stronger. Of course, gear is limited by being behind crafting orders. For the most part, at least the most valuable pieces here are bind on pickup, so you have to sell them through crafting orders. But yeah, I think jewel crafting is looking cool, at least. Little bit uncertain on the gold making potential, but outside of being the first to market. But if you're the first to market on a given quality, or if you're early, then yeah, I think the world's going to be your oyster. So yeah. What do you guys think? Are you excited? I'm super excited for just the return of actually choosing among multiple gems when I'm adding. Even though the optimal is like always going to be mastery for my spec or whatever, I just like there being a lot of gems in the game. So I love this. Can't wait to get into Dragonflight. To be honest, yeah, this is going to be cool.